Hi there. So in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about signs, readiness, and timing when it comes to potty training. So one of the first things that we really want to see is that your child is showing signs that they are ready to potty training. So you're going to probably wonder, what are those signs? What am I looking for? So first of all, one of the signs you're probably going to see is that your child is able to stay dry for a few hours at a time. So maybe they wake up from a nap and they're dry, or it's been, 2 hours since their last wet diaper. That can be a physical sign that they're starting to get ready. When they start to hide when they poop or pee, that's a really good sign. Or when they come and tell you, hey, I'm pooping, or hey, I just pooped. That's another sign that they're starting to track on these things. Similarly, if they can walk up and down maybe a step or two, or they're really confident in walking, that's another sign that they're ready, because obviously there's some physical element to being able to use the potty. Same with getting dressed. Obviously, they don't have to get dressed completely independently, but if they can start to help with some of it, like helping pull up their pants, things like that, that's really helpful. And showing interest in other people using the potty, that's a huge one. That means that they're kind of thinking about what might that be like if I were to do it. If they tell you they want to wear big girl or big boy undies, that's obviously a big indicator that they're ready to. And most importantly, probably, is that they can follow simple instructions. So if you say, please go grab your tennis shoes from your bedroom and bring them to mommy, that's a sign that they can probably follow the instructions you're going to be giving them when it comes time to potty training. Now, along with waiting for the right signs, you're also going to want to think about timing. Timing is really important as well. Obviously, do not start potty training if there's going to be a big transition in your child's life, such as a new sibling coming on board. Obviously, a lot of parents choose to potty train their children before the sibling arrives, which is totally fine. That's kind of the deadline method of potty training, and it might make sense for your child, especially if they're showing signs. By all means, do it. But if that's going to happen pretty quickly, you're probably going to see some regression or some pushback. So you might just want to think about waiting till after that. Same thing if you're moving anytime soon, like in, next couple of weeks or whatever, you might want to wait just because they might be confused about that whole process, or even, simple things like finding the bathroom. Also, if there's been trauma in your life, a recent divorce or conflict in any way, you might just want to wait a little bit, because that's probably not going to be a good time for you or your child to really have a successful time at this. When we talk about timing, we also think of readiness. And that taps into their developmental capabilities. So most people say that the ideal time to potty train is somewhere in the 18 to 36 month window. Remember, your child is unique. Literally every human being is unique. So your child's potty training readiness is going to be totally different than your neighbor who's like, oh, my kid was potty trained by their second birthday, no accidents, whatever. That's great for them. But please don't feel any pressure by that, and just be in touch with what your child is showing you with their signs. And also keep it in the back of your mind that, it's usually easier for most children to potty train before they hit their third birthday, because after that, they show a lot more independence and they can give you a lot of pushback. So that's usually one of the reasons why you want to try to start the process before that 36-month mark. Also, there's some experts that are really confident that the 20 to 30-month window is the best too. Definitely, that can be a really great time to start as well. And one final note about timing is children learn to anticipate bowel and bladder needs somewhere in between the 24-month and the 48th month of life. That's 2 years. That's a really big gap. So your child may take a little longer to realize when their bladder is full. That's just your child. Your child might learn it earlier too. So again, when you're potty training, you also have to take in some of those developmental considerations. If you have any questions, this is kind of a big section, so if you have questions, please drop them below or reach out to us in our community. Our experts, myself included, are super happy to answer any of your questions and just even be an ear or, a shoulder to lean on if you need some support. Thank you.